Jonathan McNamara with JMU Sound Off today in Richmond, Virginia. And if you're a Dukes fan, we know you're familiar with JMU Nation, and you're probably familiar with yourpurplenation.com, a one-stop shop for everyone in your life who's a JMU fan to get that great JMU gear. But there's now a new way that you can get JMU gear from yourpurplenation.com. Carol Bonassi is here to tell us all about it. So, Carol, we're here in Richmond, Virginia. Tell us about what you're proud to launch today, because this is big news for Richmond fans who I know are always trying to get their JMU gear.
Right. So I actually have a friend back in Texas that was in a painted tree. I didn't even know what these were. And she does, MLB and NFL, and she's like, oh, they're opening one in Richmond. You should go. And I go, well, I don't even understand this concept. And for those that don't know, there's hundreds of vendors, small businesses, just like myself in here, that you can shop from. And I said, well, why don't I just try opening a JMU store? Yeah. Because there are stores here in Richmond that carry JMU, but it's very few and far between, especially in terms of the quantity and quality of the merchandise, and then the depth and breadth of it too. So I figured, why not give it a shot? So,
and the thing about you is no one more plugged in terms of what actual fans want in terms of gear. So I know on JMU Nation you're constantly asking people, what do you think of this merchandise? Right. You've asked us what we think of certain things. So that makes, I think, this collection here so unique, is that you're kind of flexible and nimble in terms of what you stock here. And this is something that's going to evolve over time. So walk us through a little bit about what you're going to have here for the Richmond fans who are in this area. Sure. What kind of things they can expect to see.
Sure. And so what I'm doing is kind of curating it for the season. So we're spring going into summer now. So I don't have heavy sweatshirts here right now. I don't have a lot of heavy things. So I have things for the summer. So clothing, aprons because you're going to be grilling out, signage maybe to spruce up your house or yard.
It looks like you've got a ton of flags. You've got the stuff for your car as well.
Stuff for your dogs, your kids, yourself, and your home. So it's a little bit of everything, and probably some of the things you haven't seen before because I haven't had time to put them on my website, and they've been sitting at my house. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the perfect place to show this.
And what's really cool is I know you've got some items that I'm pretty familiar with. First of all, one of the best hats ever in the JMU landscape. You're also going to be stocking some products from another one of our sponsors, Where's Woody. Talk about how this gives you an opportunity, again, to highlight some of those other people in the JMU universe who are creating great products, and you kind of be almost like a clearinghouse to make it more accessible to fans across the JMU universe, especially here in Richmond.
Right, yeah, it's been really fun trying to find vendors that are actually JMU alum as well. So, Where's Woody? I have one of their shirts on. Their order's coming today. I have somebody coming here in a few minutes that's a JMU alum that does hats. So we're going to incorporate some of his hats here into the booth. And it's fun being small because I can be nimble and I can look for things. Like if I can't find things, I can contact somebody and go, hey, can you make this for me? Or do you know, I've contacted JMU Foundation. Hey, is there somebody out there that does this type of thing? Or Desden, who makes like all my bags, I said, we don't have JMU duffel bags anymore, and voila. So it's really nice being small, where I can ask for things, and I can also ask for them to be nice to me and not make me order 200 items of, pieces of one item, so we can kind of try things out and see what sells and what doesn't sell.
And again, so now for birthday gifts, Christmas presents, if you're in Richmond, this is going to be the place to be. Back to school especially, I know there's going to be a lot of ways. And then as you're approaching football season, you're trying to, outfit the young ones in the JMU fan base. You're going to have options for them. So lots of great ways. Carol, if somebody is in Richmond, where is this located? And then as always, where can they find out more about your Purple Nation in terms of if they're not able to get to Richmond in this store, they still can get some of this great products?
Yep. So we're at 9819 West Broad Street. If you're familiar, it used to be the old Christmas tree store.
Kind of in between Innsbrook and Short Palm.
Right. So like Gaskins, I guess bigger, Gaskins and Broad. They open tomorrow is their soft opening at 10 o'clock. And then the grand opening, if you want to come for food and drinks and all of that, is going to be June 1st. And if you can't come here and shop, or if you find like a size is missing or something, you can go to yourpurplenation.com, which is my website, and there's a lot more stuff there.
And when you walk in the main store, make a left, but also check out some of the other vendors here. It's a great way to support local businesses. Some other JMU grads in here also who have a connection. They're selling some awesome products as well. So Carol, really excited for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really excited that you're coming on board also as a sponsor. But again, you're a Richmond Duke looking for some awesome merchandise for the Duke in your life, yourpurplenation.com. Hope to see all of you here at the store over the weeks to come. Awesome way to support JMU businesses. Go Dukes as always.